Hello you, welcome to Geekers, and this area is filling out quite nicely. Our office buildings that we built last time, a few people suggested that you place down a few parks and things, and that will increase the land value area, and we'll start getting some nice sort of high-tech skyscrapers here eventually, which is great. So I've placed some car parks down, but these count as parks as far as the game's concerned, so they kind of fit the area a little bit better, but it gives the area a bit of an extra high land value. Look at these tiny little ones down here, how cute are these? It's pretty cool. So I'll keep working on that one. In this episode, I was having a little sort of overview of the area before I started recording, and it seems as one of the major issues we have regarding the city in general is this area here, traffic-wise, actually not quite as bad as it was before, but here, this and here as well is getting quite nasty for traffic. And I think the reason is, the problem is mainly, is that this here is the only intersection that for pretty much all of this side of the city. Everyone who wants to get up to Hickory Circle or Coleridge or Oak Hills or even Riverview and Wood District, they're all having to get off here. And they can split off this way or this way, and basically this line here, and you can actually see the traffic get stuck here, and you know, and it further comes up this way, it's not so bad. But basically people are trying to get onto this interstate, not interstate, sorry, this sort of you know, main road here. So to try and alleviate that a little bit, what I wanted to do is bring one of these roads up a little to be a larger road, and have it come all the way around and connect up to this interstate, and hopefully maybe have people use this, I keep saying interstate, I don't know why, people keep using this junction for Hickory Circle and Coleridge and all those. So the big problem is deciding which road to actually turn into this, because I don't really want to do one of these ones here, because they're sort of residential. I mean, we could do that one there, but it would take a lot of work. The obvious one would be to carry on this road here up and round, which would kind of make sense, and I kind of want to use this area here as our sort of first sort of a really large park, almost like a national park. So we've got trams. We're not going to carry the trams up though. We're going to use the tree-lined ones. So it's a four-way we're looking for, four-way with trees. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to carry on you. Just make sure Thingy Anarchy's turned off, so it's figures itself out properly. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I would like it to keep to the road, keep to the ground, although I don't mind it coming up a little. I do want to keep it on the ground. There we go. So we'll keep it straight up to there. I'm going to pause a minute because I've got a feeling this is going to make no waste disposal area. So we'll come to here. We'll play around a little with the floor there to get neat, and then we'll come up this way a little. Actually, we need to go back a little there, don't we? There we go. Bring it more around like that. There we go. It's better. And again, to come to here, and we could have a little junction there maybe, but for now, because of the road there, we're going to have to, because of the edge of the area that we've got to work with at the moment. We'll have to keep that way. Which way do you want to go? You want to come up a little bit more, don't you? Okay, so let's have you do this-ish. And then you should be able to come up pretty straight up to here then. Oh no, you've still got to be a bit of a curve, but that's fine. I kind of want to get used to there, really. Bang. Okay, that's not horrific. The idea is really that would be a straight road, that would be a connecting road there if these roads weren't here, but it's not ideal, but it's pretty close. Okay, so then you've got a nice big interstate that comes all the way around here. The only thing we need to really do is move it, is just drop all of this down a little, get you nice and smooth, like this. And here as well, Strawberry Street, what an awesome name for a road. Somebody pointed that out in another video actually, I didn't know where they were referring to. But this is all Strawberry Street, is it? Strawberry Street. It is as well. That's a cool name for like a tourist area. You're right. Whoever it was who pointed that out. There and there, I think. Seems about right. That's pretty flat. Yeah. Yeah. Happy with that. Good. Okay, cool. So let's fix the electrical problem. Just needs to get over the highway here. Actually, let's take it to this area. People are going to get under that? Yeah. Yeah, that looks fine. And that should sort all the power out. In fact, it means we could probably get rid of this bit, actually. I mean, I know power lines are like realistic, but I just hate them. I think they look awful in this game. So we want to try and get rid of them as much as we can. I don't mind them running down the side of the coast here, because, you know, that is exactly where you would expect to find them. But other than that, no. Right, okay, so that's that line done. I think we could have, so we can have just some regular sort of junctions in and out of this area, so let's do that. There's no reason why these can't have just sort of like regular roads going in. Kind of want you to be 90 dead on, really. There we go. Yeah, that's very doable. That might cause a bit of an issue traffic-wise, so let's have another one here. There we go. And then we'll come from there out. Yep. And then we'll join those up. Okay. That's neat. And then here we've got some, I think maybe one more. It's just here. And again, we'll keep the 90-degree thing going. And we'll put a tiny little curve in there. Yeah, that's okay. And we can zone this as well. Right, so that's that. And then we want a few more joins. So here we'll carry this main street down to there. And we'll carry... actually, that's going to be it. We're going to do... Can't quite get U90 and 90, unfortunately. Let's do U90 then, because you're the slightly neater road. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe there. Yeah. Okay, let's have you there, and then we'll curve you in. Yeah, that looks neat. Okay, cool. And we'll do something with that in the end. Like I say, I'd like to turn this here into our first kind of sort of national park type space, and I think I'd like a roundabout going into it. So this area here is going to have to get a little bit adjusted. Not all of you though, just a bit of you. Let's try that. Okay, let's just speed that up again. Clear all these buildings out. A few of you are going to have to go, I'm afraid. Are you going to stick it out, are you? Well, you're a brave little sausage, aren't you? Go away. Right, let's get rid of you and you, and let's see what sort of size we've got for our... right, always remember which way we go around these. These need to go this way, don't we? So, you are 14, so let's go 14 to 7. Okay, so let's do 4 and 4. 4, 4, 4. No. We need to get rid of you as well. That's annoying. We'll build you back again. Let's just pause that because I like this building here. 4, 4, 4, and 4. Okay, that looks good. So now we'll just put some of you in. You hold the shape while we put all these back in. And then you can come up here. Okay, cool. And we have roundabout. Okay, great. What I would like is something really nice with 2-lane, one-way road with trees. No. I would like something with trees either side of it, which I think is going to be that one. Yeah, that's pretty neat. What else have we got that's maybe a little bit more? Yeah, we could do that one as well. What have we got here? Large avenue. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's the one we're going to use, I think, to take us up. And there's a thing I want to use. Where is it? This here, Botanical Gardens. That's going to be sort of like the centre point of this, and it's going to go roughly there. So I'm assuming that just needs a regular road in front of it. I mean, that's probably why it's not clipping. So let's figure out where that's going to go. I think like there. Okay, and then we'll put it in. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that. I built that pretty good size-wise, haven't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, what a nice building. So that's going to be sort of like one of the main areas of this national park. I guess it's a national park. It's pretty big, really. You know, it's as big. You know, it's pretty decent size. And then there's a few other bits as well we can place in. I'd like to maybe put this sort of carousel and bounce castle down and have like a kiddies area. I think all of my island parks are probably too big for the little island we built here. Yeah, there's nothing here really. Oh, we could probably do some football pitches and stuff as well. Yeah. No, I don't want to kind of place these down. They look very sort of square. I kind of want to just build my own, and I understand that the game won't really consider it to be a decent park, but I just think it will look good. So where's our cool avenue? And we want to get to there. So that's good. Although really, the whole road should be one big curve. Can I not build in the middle of you? Oh, that's really horrible. Let's just turn snapping off a minute. Road guidelines, it should be, shouldn't it? No. Grid, is it then? Oh, road length. Why can't I go either side of that? That's quite annoying. Although, no, it's okay. We can do something. Let's go back to the trees for a second. The regular road, sorry, for a second. And let's go to... Okay, got it. Let's go... How long are you halfway? 7. So let's go to 6 and 6 and then do 6 and... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's do 6 and 4. There we go. And then do a road like that, and that gives us a little entrance area as well. That's good. And then from there we can now do, hopefully, do our big avenue. Right, so go to there. Turn all snappings off. No, okay, great. Let's go. Let's just do a little bit like that then. No, you're just not going to let me do this, are you? What about... Okay. And then from there to here. Okay, this... We'll get there. You're not even turning up as an entrance bit now, are you? Let's just do this by eye. That could work. Yeah, that looks pretty neat. Okay, what about if we just drop that bit? Oh no, that's gross. Can't go backwards now, can I? If I can just put it back in again, it's okay. Yes, it is. Good. Okay, so... right, alright, well I'm kind of happy with that. It's not quite what I wanted to do, but I think it's turned out quite nicely. So let's get rid of you and you. We'll have that as to be a very sort of tidy garden bit, so to speak. And then we'll just close all this down a second. and then there'll be a little bit more sort of organised space either side, and then but for the most part it'll be lots of trees and you're just kind of like a big space of greenery, really. Okay, so let's come into here, put one of our little old statues down. Just make this area all pavement. And then we'll come to here. Oh no, where's our search? There it is. And search for statue. We don't have many. Need to get on the place and find some statues on the Steam Workshop. Any suggestions for statues, please let me know. Somebody pointed out some pretty neat moving fountains that were pretty good, so that's useful, thank you. So have you, as you come in, oh yeah, looking good. And then here I kind of want this to be a real sort of neat garden, so let's have a look at some of these hedges. Yeah, that's pretty good. In fact, can we make the whole floor nice grass here? Oh no. I was kind of hoping you would... No, it doesn't quite go up to the pavement, unfortunately. Okay, never mind. We can work with it. Right, let's go back to hedges. Good. And we'll... oh, where's... Oh, there it is. It's my line one, isn't it? Yeah. That's what we want to do. Perfect. And the 4 meter one just on the end there. Oh, you're tall though. Medium 4 meter, there we go. Alright, and then we'll put you back on with the 4 meter one to come round this curve. Not quite enough. There we go. Perfect. And then same on the other side. There is great, and then back to a straight line. Oh, look at that. Awesome. So there's our nice hedge around the outside, and then we'll let's do some larger circles in the middle. Like there. Maybe a bit bigger than that. Kind of want 3 pieces. There we go. Yeah. These aren't going to be spot on, but I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, looks pretty good. And we'll do another one here. Try and line it up with the other one. That'll do, and then we'll just move it to pull these ones around a little. Good. I mean, obviously these are all going to get filled in with plants in a moment anyway, so we don't worry too much about that sort of thing. Okay. Talking to plants, let's go to them. I'm wondering what the largest tree we have really. We want a couple of nice big trees in that space there. Not palms though, they don't really fit this area. Firs either don't particularly fit. Leafy tree. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, so we've got leafy tree. Remember that one. Oak tree. Yeah, a bit dark maybe. What about you? You're quite nice. And we've got poplars as well. We could do like a row of poplars somewhere maybe. Yeah, I don't think palms are the way to go here. Oh, that's quite nice, although you look a little dead. And this would be a very well kept area. What are you? Oh, silver birch, they're nice. What about you? Stone pine, tall. This is oh yeah, here we go. Nice bright colours here. This is the sort of thing we're looking for. Yeah, you. Okay. Let's go back to those poplars, because I do like those. See what sort of gap we've got on them already. Oh, not bad actually. Yeah, not bad. You just shrink the gap down a little. Yeah, that's about right. Although I wonder if that covers the area up too much as you come in. Maybe just get rid of that middle one. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Okay, now we need some bushes. Let's have a search for bushes, see what there is. Because the problem is on the menu, they look just like trees, really. They're the sort of thing we're looking for. Aussie clusters bushes. Oh no. Blue. Let's do some with some flowers. Yeah, well, let's do some with some flowers. Let's try and follow it roughly right. Seems about right there. Do you pretty much all right, and then there we go. Okay, and they're a bit uniform, but then they would be, wouldn't they? Because this is meant to be like a you know, a really neat garden. Okay, so let's have a look for flowers. And do some individual stuff now. Oh, these are lovely. Okay, so let's get a couple of those. You flower pots, yeah. You're a flower bed, yeah, okay. What are you? Commercial flower stall, oh, that's cute. Here we go. Oh, they're really little. I was hoping for some bigger clusters of flowers. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I was thinking. Oh, you're cute. Flower pot on a stand. Okay, flower grass. Oh, you're nice as well. Okay, so let's start filling all this out again, because this is kind of... Why haven't you got flowers on you over there? This is going to be a little bit wild in the middle now, sort of a bit more like a Victorian walled garden, which is something I'd never been to before until my wife started dragging me around them. But they're lovely. They're kind of like a nice mix between very organised flowers and then just sort of larger areas of more wilder planting. I think that should work quite nicely with this, I think. And we'll do something in the middle there. Some topiary would be... Ugh, I can't even say it, I'm so excited. Topiary would be quite good for there, I think. If there is such a thing in this game. Just some regular sort of bushes as well. So, and I think some of those little decals, where have they gone? Yeah, big flower decals, yellow, blue. These are quite cute, just for sort of taking the edge off the large expanse of grass, you know. We'll keep this middle area a little bit cleaner because, like I say, we'll have some there we go, it's a nice little flower garden. You're really little one, so we haven't got to worry too much about you. I mean, you're really nice. I was something a little different as well in the middle, but never mind. Let's put you down and see what that looks like. Oh, I think that looks really good. I don't think there's any topiary. Topiary. How do you spell topiary? Topiary. R-Y. Yes, there's none in the game. If you know of any topiary, pop it down. I can't even say the words. Pop it down in the comments, and we'll put some in. That'd be cool. I think it'll just work nicely there. Let's put some of these little flower pots along here. Oh, we need a much bigger gap. Not that much. And we need to turn prop anarchy on as well, which is Shift and P, I believe. Control A. Oh, no, we have to do it on here, don't we? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I mean, that does pretty much nothing, but we know we've done it, don't we? So these are flower beds that are already in the game. You see that you can now do on their own, which is pretty neat. Oh, look at that. I think that looks good. Okay, so flowers. Trees even, sorry. Let's just put some of the regular trees in around the back here to kind of to finish it off. Let's go here. I think just the regular trees will probably work pretty well, because this is apart from the Botanical Gardens, I kind of want this to be a very sort of foresty area. Let's put one of these down, just saying that we're going, saying that we're rocking. You are open, just because I think they're quite neat. Okay, so let's do a pretty large brush. I mean, I think, oh, whoa, okay, that's maybe a bit too many. Let's clear the place out first of trees, and then we can maybe do this a little better. Okay, so let's go bigger, but with a less strength. Oh, okay, that's still pretty extreme, isn't it? Yeah, that's more like what I want to do. Okay, because we want to come around here and no, it's still too many, I think. I mean, we could just do that. Yeah, and hopefully that's not... Oh, no, that will be putting down the wrong place, won't it? So let's do just Shift and P to not prop Anarchy off, because otherwise they're going to end up in houses and stuff, I think. But that's okay. Then we'll do that one. And then that one. And then that one. And then that one. Let's go a little smaller. And then we'll just knock the strength up, and we'll do some slightly sort of denser areas. And with this one as well, right around the edge, so it thins out a little as you get down. Don't really want them in between the highway there. But I think that'd be quite a nice, nice little park to walk around that wood, and we could do with a couple of like gravel paths to start. The problem is the gravel paths, they're a bit thick, but I would like maybe just a couple of little gravel paths that kind of start here and sort of come out of the area like this. There we go, and I'll go back in and put some more trees in the spaces that they've made. But I actually think that would work quite nicely, and we'll maybe do one and here, like that. There's here. There we go, and then the entrance for that one can be here. There we go. So there's a few ways in. You're going to take your car up here to the main area, and we could do with probably a car park here as well, couldn't we? Let's have a look for a pretty neat little car park. That one, isn't it? Let's have a look. Where's my little 3x3 one? Yeah, like this area. Yeah, these areas here should be car parking, really. Actually, no, they're not going to be right. Yeah, I'm going to delete you. And also, this adds to the fact that they're parks as well. 1x4 we need. Custom parking 1x4. There we go. What does that look like? Yeah, that looks alright. And then we'll just have to do some pavementing. If there is such a word, it isn't. Between the two to make that make sense. And these few trees that are sticking over. And then we'll neaten that up as well with a couple of little Rico buildings, although still need to sort that out actually with the Rico, make it so that stuff will just work wherever you put it rather than having to work There we go. And where's that ploppable concrete? One by one concrete. Oof, there we go, just to neat that area up. And that's pretty much it, I think. Like some little white wooden type buildings. What are you? Woodlands High School? No, that's no good. Yeah, some like wooden, like shed type things. We could always try and build something, but you know, just like along the back there. Like, why is my WSD not working? It's because we're searching for it. You idiots. Okay, there we go. But that gives us quite a nice little area, I think. There we go. Right, okay, and then we'll do a bit more work on it over the next episode or two. You know, and then we'll probably start zoning in this area around here. Still got a bit of a commercial demand, but not much else, to be honest. But that's okay. Maybe do a little park down here as well. I dropped a skate park in, which there's one guy hanging out in, which is pretty cool. But I thought that would do quite well for the Riverview, Strawberry Street area. Right, that'll have to do then. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries or suggestions, pop them down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter at JohnTSparrow. Don't forget to join in with the Geekism community over on our Discord server. You can find the link in the description. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.